Hello, my name is Mike Ward. I'm the Global Director of Content at Informa Pharma Intelligence. We're here in Amsterdam at the Bio-Europe Spring Meeting, where biotech, pharma companies, investors all get together to sort of discuss what the latest trends are, but also look for opportunities for deal making or investments, etc. I'm joined by Miguel Forte, who's the CEO of Zelluna Immunotherapy.
Good morning.
A Norwegian company in the immuno-oncology space. Now, Miguel, it's a very, very crowded space. So how does a Norwegian biotech differentiate itself from all the noise?
Good morning. Thank you for the question and the opportunity. You're absolutely right. The time is prime for lymphocyte targeting approaches. That's a lot of competition. I think it's actually good to be in competition. It shows that the people believe it's already been proven it can work. The question then is how you beat competition, how you better than the others, how you differentiate. With the existing CAR-T products coming to the market, physicians, regulators, payers, patients, they know it is possible to take a lymphocyte targeting approach to the market. The question then is going to be now how you best target your lymphocytes, how you best target your therapy. The CAR-T approach is great for hematological malignancies. It is very limited and so far has not been proven to be effective in solid cancers.
Yeah, sure.
That's where the TCRs come in. The TCRs have a mechanistic opportunity to have a better effect in solid tumors, penetrate the right affinity and specificity for cancer-relevant antigens. Then the question is to find the right antigens and the right TCRs.
Yeah.
Zelluna, in this crowded field, comes with a differentiated opportunity by bringing TCRs that have been generated in vivo in patients that more than 10 years ago have been immunized with very specific relevant cancer antigens. Some of those patients, as a whole, not a lot of them benefit, but some of them had a very good benefit with a very good immune response. The material from those patients has been stored at the biobank at the Oslo University. We have access to that material. We have isolated the cells, sequenced the TCR, and now we have several dozens of TCRs that we can then transfect into new patients. So what Zelluna now is doing is taking the cells from a cancer patient. We're not there yet. We're going to go into that in the clinic, but we'll take the cells from the cancer patient. We will put that TCR that has been tolerated and effective in other patients, we'll put that TCR in those cells and we'll reinfuse the cells. And so we are kind of boosting the immune system, directing the immune system to target those solid cancers.
So what specifically is the proof of concept that you have that gives you confidence that this approach is going to work?
We don't have the proof of concept in adoptive cell therapy. What we have is the evidence that TCR has been circulating in patients and has been associated with benefit in that patients. Now what we need to do is take that TCR into new patients and confirm that we can, through adoptive cell therapy, transmit that benefit. That will be the proof of concept. That's where Zelluna, which was established in 2016, and I joined Zelluna to precisely industrialize the company and take this concept into the clinic as a clinical proof of concept.
And what's that timeline look like?
We're very active recruiting, industrializing. We've just established a manufacturing partnership with MasterCell, which communicated last week. So we're putting all the ducks in a row to be able to go into the clinic before the end of 2019.
Right, okay, and sort of the financing of the company to actually support that effort, what's that look like?
Well, we've been very lucky because there's a lot of interest locally. So we have a consortium of Norwegian investors that have supported the company, and we're well funded to actually take us towards that initiation of the study. But then obviously we will have to go broader, go internationally, and actually raise further funds that will enable us to take further into that clinical proof of
So your initial investors are angel investors, or is it VC funds?
They are VC funds in Norway.
But they're local?
They're local in Norway.
And do you have any sort of sense of when you would maybe look to get sort of the international backers?
I think 2019 is going to be a very significant year for us. We're going to be at the dawn of the clinical study. A clinical study is a major commitment. We are raising visibility. That's one of the reasons I'm here. And so I would expect that we're going to see some activity on that during the year of 2019.
So yeah, you mentioned that you're here at sort of BioEurope Spring. As I mentioned in my introduction, it's a place where people sort of are able to update others in terms of the progress they made, or maybe sort of start initiating sort of deal discussions, negotiations. What's the sort of status? I mean, Zelluna, you're here. You said to increase visibility. What else are you hoping to achieve?
These meetings are great meetings because you achieve a lot of things. You network. You exchange and get ideas, you raise the visibility, you prepare the ground for those essential funding events, as I said, and also, I mean, the vision of Zelluna is to take this product all the way to the market, to bring them to patients in need. But you need complementary technologies and you need partnerships. You need companies that will bring some technical solutions to your aspects, and you establish partnership for that. For gene modification, for instance, there's multiple ways to go about it, and there's multiple people. I just came for a meeting where we were discussing on different potential approaches. You also want the muscle of larger companies that may want to help you on the development of some of your targets. So I think it's raise visibility, prepare for funding, and actually look for partnerships for technology, or increase the capacity to take the products through the development plan all the way through to the market.
Okay, so the idea would be maybe bring some technologies that would underpin the efforts you're already making, but also increase visibility in terms of the approach for when you have those programs ready for out-licensing, you've warmed up the market.
Yeah, absolutely, and partnership, because you see there will be some of the large pharma, the large biotechs that they want to be part of this space, and they want to share the development help. And I see that, I mean, the path of a development of products starts with an idea in academia. Then a small company translates it into industry. That's the stage we're in. And then that company, together with other technologies and larger companies, goes all the way to the market. And I think that's the biodiversity of a scheme like this, where different players bring what they have and access the products to the market, in the end to the patients.
Okay, so Miguel, thank you very much for stepping by and telling us the story.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank
Right.
you.